welcome to Whispers in Ink. Happy Tuesday, everybody. I am Jennifer, for those that are new. I'm not only here to inspire you, you guys, but I'm here to give you permission. Yes, permission to try all of the new things. And I mean all of them, you guys. I am super excited to be here with you. You guys, I decided this afternoon that all the rest of our YouTubes for the rest of the month this month, today's only the 14th, so what do we got? 15, 16 days, 30 days, have September, April, June, and November, April, so 31, so 16 plus days, okay? We're going to focus on the guys. Father's Day is going to be here before we know it. And there is always a ton of things going on. So, but first, I hope everyone had an amazing Mother's Day. I know I enjoyed myself. Got to go visit my mom at the assisted living, and we had a really good time. We went for ice cream and enjoyed each other's company, and she remembered who I was. Woohoo! That's a win, you guys. So, whether you're new here or not, I hope that you subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, ask any of your questions, you guys, because that's what I'm here for. I'm here to answer your questions. I hope that you guys enjoyed today's video because I have some samples that I used for my library classes, and I wanted to tweak it to make a fun fold out of it. And I like taking cards, you guys, that I create and stepping them up a little bit or changing orientations or those types of things, because to me, and you tell me what you think, to me it changes the total look of the card sometimes. So come on, let me show you what I've got, and let's create and see what we can come up with for this fun card today. First off, you guys, I am going to be using the Trusty Tools stamp set. Now, make a note. You guys can see that pop-up up there, right there. The S on the end stands for stamp, just so you know, because sometimes I can't always fit the full word stamp set on there. So I figured if I just share that information with you guys, then you guys will know. So the Trusty Tools stamp set. And then we're also, and I'm trying to cover up my samples so I don't give you guys too much. Plus the Trusty Tools dies. Notice the D up there. But this is the die cut set. And I know I didn't put it back in here right, but it all works together, right? So I have all of my dies with my magnet that I get on Amazon. You guys, I use the, let me share with you what I use. Because I did have somebody ask me that. Where is it? Here it is. I really like these, and I'm going to explain to you why I like them. I'm going to move this stuff. I use these high energy magnet vent covers. And they come with 3 8-inch by 15.5-inch pieces. Big piece of magnet. Big piece. Get them on Amazon. And I have, you're going to need heavy duty scissors or a heavy duty cutter, guillotine cutter or rotary cutter. That will help. Or wait until your blade is dull, you guys, and you're about to change it on your regular trimmer, and then use that. But I typically, and I can actually show you, this is your little bonus footage information for the day. I usually take a piece, I cut it at 6 inches. Wrong way, sorry you guys. So I take my 15.5, right? Oh, it's 15.5 this way, but I take my 8-inch piece and I cut it at 6 inches. And then I take that normally it's a double, so it would be, this is the piece right here, because I just did this one the other day. So this is my 8 inches here. So I took my 6-inch piece and I cut it at 4 inches. Because when, and this is why I do it this way. Let me, bad example. Hang on one second. Sorry. Nope. I'm looking for one, you guys, that I just put. Let me see what's in here. I think I just have a scrap one in here. Yeah, I had a scrap piece, and I use that. I use the scraps for the ones that have a lot of layers. This one, though, I would put in here like this. If I had a bunch of small pieces like this, I would stick it on here. So that's what I do. I keep my white piece in there that has all that tape, you guys. You know how the Stampin' Up! Stuff always has a bunch of tape? I usually try to cover where the tape is. So just some little hints and tricks, you guys. I like sharing tips and tricks. That's always a good thing. We can always learn stuff. I always love teaching you guys stuff like that. But I got the vent cover idea from a friend who has since passed away. And it was a really neat idea. But I wanted to make sure to share that information with you. Just be careful. And like I said, heavy duty scissors will cut that, you guys. And it's not like it's thick, which is one of the things that I love about it, is it's not very thick. It's actually pretty thin. So it doesn't take up like a bunch of bulky stuff. And, oh, here's the other thing I wanted to say. These also can fit in here. So if you like putting your dies with your stamps, I typically do not. And I know I'm crazy like that. I like having them separate. Don't ask me why. It's a thing. It's always been a thing. There have been times, to me, that the dies will, like the stamp set will retire and the dies will stay in. Perfect example is a perennial postage. The stamp set went out, but the dies stayed in, and I still have them in their sleeve. Anyways, how about let's talk about this card. You guys have enough of my tricks for the day. All right. So this card, I've made it a couple of different ways. So let me move some of these things. This was my original card that I made. Happy Father's Day. Okay, that's the original. And then I changed it so I could have an additional birthday card. You're the most awesome. Hope your birthday is wonderful. This sentiment is from the Hooray for Surprises. And You're the Most Awesome is actually in the Trusty tools. You're the most awesome, right there. So these were the original versions that I made. Because, you guys, not everybody has a dad, right? But everybody has a guy that needs a birthday. So that's why I make these options. But what we're going to do, as you can see, I have a bunch of parts and pieces cut here. And why is there we go. I'm crooked. I have a bunch of parts and pieces. I already did a stamping and a die cut to save us some time. And then, of course, I had a brainstorm. I want to see if it works out. But what we're going to do is we're going to take our cherry cobbler and our card base. It was going this way. Again, we're going to change the orientation and we're going to make it go that way. But we're going to make this an easel card. So what I need to do is I need to bring in my trimmer and I need to add a score. Remember, dark is death. Dark is death. So I'm going to add a score at 2 inches. And that's going to help us create our easel part of our card. Because what's going to happen is we can go like that. And that's where we're going to attach this part, these layering parts. So this one is super easy, you guys, to tweak that way. So we have an inside piece. We have a layer. That's going to be what our kickstand is going to be. And then we have this on our front. So to stamp or not to stamp, I'm going to hold off on that because I want to see what our toolbox and our parts are going to look like all put together. As you can see, I have a hammer and a drill, and then I have this is our toolbox box part. This is our handle. Easy peasy. But I'm going to grab my silicone craft sheet because we're going to do some gluing. Because I only want to get glue, I'm going to cover up those first holes, and that's it. So I'm going to make our toolbox. I'm going to cover that up. So I got to be careful with where I put my glue. So that is why I'm using my silicone craft sheet. I love it. If you guys don't have one of these yet, I'm going to ask you why. Why? They are amazing. Amazing. I'm going to push that just a little. There we go. So here's our toolbox that we just created. And don't worry, I'm going to put rivets on the handle. But first, we're going to dirty it up. I like it so it looks like it's been loved, you guys. Do you see a wood toolbox that isn't dirty? I don't know about you, but I don't see one that isn't dirty. So, and have not seen one that isn't dirty. Just saying. So I'm going to grab my early espresso dauber. And I'm going to do what makes sense to me, where the dirt goes, right? All on the edges, and then the main part of the handle, and maybe a little bit right there. And so that's going to be our toolbox, ready to go. Now I'm going to leave that on there because we're going to stamp. So I want to make a rendition of this. So I want the Happy Father's Day, I'm going to put on our little piece here. I'm going to put Dad on here. And then on the front, you're the most awesome. So we're going to use this sentiment, and this one, all in the one card. So Happy Father's Day. That's going to go on the inside. That's going to go, Happy Father's Day is going to go down here. Almost got distracted. Dad is going to go up there. And then we're going to stamp our toolbox. That one. You're the most awesome. That's a lot of stamps, you guys. A lot of stamps. And I'm doing all of my words in early espresso. You're the most awesome. I think I moved that. It's going to get smudgy. That's all right. Ooh, there we go. So there's our toolbox. Right in the ink, of course. We're going to do Happy Father's Day in the middle. And then, will that Dad fit there? Yes, it will. Perfect. So that's going to go there. And then we'll do Dad here. So there's that. There's our inside. Dang, that got dark, you guys. Look at that. That's early espresso. That almost looks black. Look at that. Okay. So there's all of that stuff. Now, I want to talk to you about what I did with the hammer. Okay, I'm gonna, first off, I wanna cut this end off like this. And then I wanna take this one and I wanna trim it right where the line is right there. See, there's that little line there. And I'm gonna trim the little round parts off. And then I'm gonna just glue this. And here's the reason why I left this part, is so that I had a place to put the glue. So just like that. And then we're gonna take the actual hammer part, just like that. So now we have, all hammers are two-tone, you guys, right? I have several. See? Different color. I know that one's a different color, but we're going to work with what we got, right? So most hammers have a two-tone. Most. And then we're going to go with the drill part next. So I'm looking at this and I'm like, okay, this is super cool, right? That's really cool. But when I look at my drill has some colors. Like my handle part is one color, and then this part is a different color. So I wanted to do the same thing with that drill. So I cut out this extra piece here, and you guys, it does do some cutting. So all I'm going to do is just nip these little edges off right here. One there, and one there, so that is now our handle. And you'll see that it has that little edging on the embossing, right? So all we're going to do is we're going to line it up. So I'm going to put my little bit of glue on here, and I'm going to take this, and I'm going to line it up. Just like that. So now we have a two-tone drill, right? And then, no, okay. So then I'm going to take my glue very carefully, Notice I'm still using my silicone craft sheet. And I'm going to put my drill part, or my bit piece. And then there is, I know there's glue there. I'm not worried about it. It'll dry clear. So there is our drill. How about that? So we've got a hammer. We have a drill. And I want to show you this drill again, just to remind you, how did we do? I think we did pretty good. I love how that turned out. All right, so now we need to work on what we're going to do here for our toolbox, because this is definitely going to go here, right? It can only go one way. So do we put our drill inside here like this? And then maybe, I'm kind of thinking that we have our hammer come in like that. So looking back at the original, here's the original. I think I think it needs to come down a little bit, but I love to see, there we go, a little bit of texture in the background. I don't necessarily want to do the tools, but I do think that this vanilla piece needs some texture. And I am thinking, I gotta find it. I forgot to pull it out. Where is it? I thought it stayed. Hang on, you guys. I'm losing my mind. Didn't that diamond plate stay? Am I losing it? Probably. Probably, right? I was going to grab that. I know, you guys, this one is a different type of a video. No, it's still here. I know I have that. Oh, maybe I don't. I don't. Well, then we're going to do the cane weave because it's close. Super duper close to our diamond plate. So we're going to do just a little texture on the back. It's going to give us enough of a variety, you guys, out of all of these pieces. I'm just going to put it in, and if I don't like it, I'll take it out and put it in something else. All right, so with that, so there's our texture like that. Oh, I think that looks cool. What do you guys think? Close enough? And we'll put this on here so that it kind of goes like that. Oh, yes, please. What do you guys think about that? I like that. I think maybe we need to dirty up the edges on this just a little. You guys, we love the men in our life, right? But let's be honest. They are not known for their cleanliness. I'm sorry, but you know, I'm not stating something that isn't obvious to most of us, right? So I'm going to glue this. We're going to put this down here. And oh, that's just enough of something, something. I do like that. There we go. All right, so there's that part. Now we're going to make this part. This is going up on dimensionals, this part. And I have my little tool caddy over here. So excited. So we're going to put this, and we're going to cut that in half because we're going to put that there, and we're going to put this lower because I want to make sure that this is going to fit, and I want a little bit of the battery part to pop out like that. So we're going to put this on, and we're not doing anything with the handle. The handle's going to go just willy-nilly. And then we're going to put this like right about there. Even spacing, just or close. This one's empty. Grab the next one. We're going to put those up there. And I'm going to put a little bit of glue down there where the battery is going to be. Or where it is, technically. If it were a real drill. You guys have seen me with drills. I'm not afraid of this business. So we're going to tuck this and then tuck that so that it looks like that. And then this we'll tuck it like that. And we'll put a dimensional. We're going to do mini dimensionals in there. There. And there. Because here's the thing. What's going to end up happening, and I'm actually going to we're going to put one down here too, because it's going to go on the front of the toolbox. So what we're going to do here is going to take this, pump this up, hold this with that part of the hammer, and whoop, we need it over just a little bit so that, there we go. So there we go. There will be, this is our front. So we have our hammer, we have a drill. Probably should do a wrench, but I'm not going to. All right. Now, this is going to get glued onto here to this one, and then that's going to get dimensional. Normally, you guys, I double dimensional my easel kickstands, but today we're going this way. It's just a safety mechanism, if you will, to do a double. I don't know that it's necessary. So we have that. Now we need our card base. Here's our card base. Remember, we're scored at 2 and at 5.5 on our 4 1/4 by 11 piece. And we're going to go ahead and glue this part on the inside, our inside sentiment, right like that. And then we're going to take our kickstand part and we're going to remove all of the dimensional backs on this one because I want it to be sturdy. And there's that part. So here's going to be the kickstand part. So, and it doesn't weigh enough yet. So, but it'll sit just like that. And then this part, you guys, we're going to carefully, and I don't want to over glue. We're going to glue that on. And I'm going to open this up like this so that I get a flat surface. And I'm going to line this up top and bottom, or top and sides, and then secure that like that. Holding that there. And then there is our easel card, just like that. Now, we're not done because we need to put some rivets in our handles. I was going to say, I know I brought some. These are the smoky slate and basic beige embellishments. And we're going to take, I think we're going to do the silver, these 2 silver big ones. Going to do this one here, and then this one over here for what I'm calling our rivets or our handle holders, right? So just easy, quick little silver pieces right there. And then this is what the card looks like when it's open. What do you think? I think it's good. Now, if this is something that gets you excited, you guys, don't forget that join promotion, you guys. Oh my gosh. That join promotion is going to be awesome. You get $82 extra worth of in-color stuff for $99. Under $100, you guys. You get $125 worth of product that you pick, and then you get $82 extra. You get ink, a multi-pack of paper, you get some designer series paper, and markers for extra on top of the $125 that you already pick. So if that's something that interests you, comment below. I will come back. I always come back and check comments, you guys. So if you have any questions, let me know. Thank you so much for joining me. Tell me what you think. Did you like the fun fold version, the original version, or the slightly stepped up version? Tell me which one is your favorite. So I know they're all pretty good. I'm kind of excited. I'm not going to lie. Okay, you guys, that's what I have for you today. Thank you so much for joining me. You guys, links in the description. Sign up for my emails. You can sign up on, send me an email here if you want to be added to my class list. How do you access what classes I have, you guys? Well, if you didn't know, it's in the community tab. You might have to scroll down a little bit because there's some mystery card night scores and information in there. But you guys, everything that I have going on is in the community tab here on YouTube. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have an amazing day getting crafty. I look forward to seeing you next time. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you then. Bye-bye.